Good morning, resellers. Thank you for joining my channel today for my monthly sales video. Today I'm going to be talking about my December 2023 sales. I'm going to be talking about items that brought good profit to me in the month of December. But since that was the end of the year, I am going to give you a couple of numbers. I was down 0.3% in December from November. However, I was up 3.5% in my net sales, so that made it nice. My sales were still not the way I want them. Last year, I was down 10.3% from 2022. I sold a total of 1,946 items on eBay, and I had 121 repeat buyers. So all of the information I've just given you was for eBay. Let's go ahead and go to my PC screen and take a look at some of the sales in December. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Beth. I live in the Houston area and I currently sell on eBay and Poshmark. I've been selling on eBay since 2017 and I have been selling on Poshmark since 2019. All right, so let's take a look at some of these awesome finds. And the first one was a Dr. Seuss Grinchman's pajamas, size 2X. They sold for $28.23. They were listed in December, so they sold the same month. I did have an identical pair of pajamas in size 3X. Those sold first. And yeah, these were great. These were a great find. I also want to remind you that the prices I'm giving you right now include shipping paid by the buyer. Next up is this Talbot's skirt, size 20W. It was listed in November. I paid $1 for it, and it sold for $29.04. I brought this one up because Denim & Company has become a very popular brand in my store, and this 4th of July t-shirt, that's how I titled it, sold for $26.35. It was listed in December, and I paid $1 for it. This was a bundle sale, 2 Nautica shirts. I paid $3.19 for each one of these shirts. The first one sold for $35.94 and the second one sold for $31.88. They were listed, both of them were listed in September. This Isaac Mizrahi Live sweater sold for $29.48. It was listed in November. I paid $1 for this sweater. I am very torn about this brand because if you've been watching me for the last few weeks, you know that I've been marking my size extra small to large, half price, best offer. This obviously sold before I made that sale. I'm trying to weed out smaller sizes. However, this brand I may actually pick up from time to time. Not sure if I'll pick up another small though. Catherine's. This was a beautiful jacket, open quilted, size 4X, sold for $44.93. It was listed in November and I paid $1 for it, and I've also gotten great feedback from the buyer. I apologize. I do have a cold right now. I apologize for any sniffing that you hear. Here is another brand that I'm really torn about. I said I would never ever pick up another apple seeds. They seem to sit in my store forever. This one was listed in March of 2023. I paid $1 for it and it sold for $33.98. I'm curious how many of you sell apple seeds. This was a great find. I found this at Value Village. I paid $3 for it. This was a grumpy hoodie, and I listed it in November. Again, I paid $3 for this, and it sold for $35.36. Catherine's tunic 3X sold for $29.11. This one was listed in August, and I paid $1 for it. But I really like the front there with the lace trim. This Foundry men's shirt, I pick up Foundry all the time as long as it's size 3XL and up. I typically don't get much for these shirts, but they sell pretty fast. This one was listed in October. I paid $1 for it and it sold for $29.39. This pair of Lee Riders jeans, I'm not sure what was so special about them except for they were boot cut. I've got listed here, they've got some bleach spots on them. They were listed in October. I paid $1 for them and they spent $28.06. Now, I am still picking up Lee Riders, but I'm only really picking up the ones that have the comfort waistbands. Something just told me these were winners. I think it was because it was boot cut. Lands End, this dress sold for $29.95. It was listed in November. I paid $1 for this dress. Again, this is another brand that I'm on the fence about. It was a size medium. It didn't take long to sell. I will probably go through my store one more time and pick out some of these brands and keep those smaller sizes going in my store. Zag Harbor has picked up recently for me. This one sold for $28.18 and I listed it in September. I paid $1.75 for this dress. Normally I don't pay $1.75 anymore. I pay about 50 cents to $1, but that might have been on a week when I couldn't go to the dollar sale. Look at that, isn't that cute? So I'm very surprised that in September I was spending that money. Guys, I am so cheap. This woman within sweatshirt, it's a hoodie, it's sleeveless, it sold for $29.79. Again, this one I paid $1.75 for, and I listed it back in October of 2022. It has been in a category in my store called Royal Flush, which I'm kind of weeding out. That category was for things like swimsuits, sweaters, sweatshirts that are more seasonal. Anything holiday related, Halloween, Christmas, was dumped into that category so that I did not mark those down after 6 months, 1 year. I let them sit there, and therefore that's why this one sold for more. Still on the fence about having that category. This shirt was listed in May of 2023. I paid $1 for it. This is a Minnie Mouse shirt. It's really cute with the embroidery over here, and it's $31.38 was what I collected for that shirt. Let Me Sleep. I'm pulling this up because this was just a random sleep shirt, extra large. I just thought it was cute. It sat in my store since June of 2022. And I don't know, for some reason, it's called Hot Touch. For some reason, I just thought it would sell. And it sat and it sat and it sat. And then, I don't know, it just sold finally. Here's a Christmas sweatshirt. It says Believe on it. I'm not even sure what the brand is. Oh, jerseys. See, somebody just put that on there. It sold for $30.70. It was listed in June of 2023. I paid $1 for this. White birch. Someone paid $28.21 for this sweater. It was listed in June of 2023. I paid $1 for that one. The last one I'm going to show you from my eBay store is this Chaps shirt. I typically pick up Chaps men's shirt, 3XL and up, and I do pick up women's Chaps shirts in extra large and up. This one sold for $26.73. It was listed in August, and I paid $1 for this shirt. Now let's take a look at some of my Poshmark sales in December. Before I show you some of the highlights from my Poshmark sales in December, I did want to give you a couple of numbers from Poshmark. In December, I sold 62 items. My gross sales were $1,570, and my average sales price was $25.32. My sales were up $300 from the month of November on Poshmark. All right, now we're in my Poshmark closet. I'm going to show you a few of the items that sold for pretty good profit or super fast. I'm going to show you this monkey pair of pajamas. They have skis on them. Some of you know that I have this problem with monkey because I had a very bad situation in my store last year. I did a live stream on it. It was called My Nightmare on eBay Street, and it involved a monkey pajama top. And so whenever I see them, my skin crawls, to be honest with you. So this one sold for $23. They were listed in December, so they sold super fast. I think I paid $3 for each set. I also have two more, and the other two are popcorn related. They're pink, but one is missing a drawstring. So I was really excited that this is the first one that sold. This Batman woman's pajama gown. Again, pajamas are selling really, really well for me. This was listed in September, and they paid $25 for this. And another one I got from Value Village. I paid $3. It sold for $21. You can see down here it was listed in December, sold in December. I just went through Value Village and I just grabbed all the pajamas I could find. This was given to me for free. It sold for $20, so that was straight profit. Just a really cute Sarah Studio Christmas embroidered denim shirt. Carhartt sweatshirt. Let's see, that was listed in August. I paid $1 for that one. Sold for $34. And this was a nice bundle sale. It was for $60. But again, these were Land's End. There was 3 Land's End pajama sets that I paid $3 for. So that was $12 out of my profit. And then I probably paid about $1 for this. So $13 out of that would have been what? $35 profit. So I'll take it. And J. Jill jeans, they were boot cut. They were listed in August of 2022. Sold for $30 plus shipping. All of these items I'm giving you on Poshmark, the customer has paid almost $8 shipping in addition to the price I gave you. So again, if you're new to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe, share this channel with others. I typically have shipping live streams on most Sunday nights. I also try to have a live working hangout sometime during the week. I've started selling appliance parts again in my store, so I will be providing some information on selling small kitchen appliance parts. If you're interested, please message me below. All of my contact information is in the show notes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.